Hello and welcome to the Come Tech With Us podcast. I'm Ibukun Itimi, your host. I am an engineering lead, a career coach, and basically someone who's been navigating the ups and downs of building a tech career for the past decade. And I'm pretty much here to share all of that with you. If you're an engineer or an engineering leader looking up to level up in your career, learn new leadership concepts, and learn how to make strategic moves in your career, you're in the right place. A little about me. I've been in tech for the past 10 years, started out my career as a back-end engineer, moved into DevOps, and then niched down to observability engineering. Since then, I've been exploring working with different teams within the platform space. And so I work as an engineering lead now, working with storage, compute, and networking teams. So it's been quite a journey for me over the past decade. Half of that time I've spent also in engineering leadership, and so that's something that I'm passionate about. And for the past year or two, I've been sharing about the things that I've learned and sharing some of my leadership strategies on the internet. But I've officially decided to start this podcast, which is honestly so exciting. Now, just for some context, this podcast is called Come Tech With Us, and I have an Instagram page called Come Tech With Us as well. But the original idea was for me to start a podcast. And even though I've gone on a detour and done Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, I'm finally doing this. So I'm super, super excited. In this podcast, we'll break down things that people don't often talk about when it comes to career growth. I'll share my leadership lessons and strategies, things that I didn't get to hear when I started out my career, either in tech or even as an engineering leader. I will answer burning questions that you send into us, into the podcast, and also bring on some guests to share the behind the scenes of their career. If you know anything about me from interacting with on any other platform on the internet, you know that I love to go behind the scenes. I love to shed light on the things that are less talked about and also bring other people to share their journeys, because I find that there's a lot more value in building community and in not going through things alone, especially when it comes to your career. We often feel like, our situations are very unique, and in some cases they are, but for the most part, there are other people like us who have either gone through what we're going through or are in the same situation that we are. And there's a lot of freedom in just knowing that, and in finding people like you, finding your tribe and getting to hear their stories, and just helping you to feel less alone. And so this is what this podcast is essentially going to be about. I want this to be a space where we talk about career challenges and how to navigate them with confidence, because if there's anything I believe that anyone can get through anything. We can do hard things, and so that's going to be our motto on this podcast. Regardless of what we're facing in our careers, we can do hard things, and we can make careers that are thriving and that suit the lives that we want. So you can expect that we will release our podcast episodes every week. We're going to go by season, so this first season is going to last for the next 3 or 4 months, and we're going to be releasing episodes every week. So stay tuned, and we want you to be involved in these episodes. We want you to send us questions, and we'll provide some information at the end of the podcast on how you can send us questions so that we can support you truly on this career journey that you're going through. So why should you listen to this podcast? Why this career podcast out of the many ones that exist on the internet? The honest truth is that I've been through the trenches. I've been through starting out a career, starting out in tech, and not having a single idea what that would hold. And I've gone through working with amazing colleagues, working in places where I didn't feel so great, figuring out leadership for the first time, figuring out how to build teams and work with people. I've worked in 3 different continents. So I worked in Africa, in Nigeria, I worked in Europe, in the UK, and I currently work in Canada, in North America. And so I have experienced different cultures, different companies, just different experience, different industries, and all of that culminates to the experience that I have today. And not just that, being a career coach as well, I have been able to work with other folks, help them land their dream roles, help them navigate sticky career situations, and I'm bringing all of that goodness to you guys on this podcast. And so I'm truly, truly excited to not just sit here on a weekly basis and share with you, but use this as an opportunity to connect with more folks who are looking to build thriving careers, and learn more about other people and other career journeys out there, and hopefully build a community around this as well. So we have a few podcast segments coming up, and one of them is the Ask Ibukun segment. Now this is where we want you to come in and interact with us. Send us your questions. You can email us at hello@comtechwithus.com. We'll put that on the screen, or we'll put that in the description as well so that you can see that. And just send us questions about your career journeys, anything that you're going through, dilemmas, and we'll be happy to answer them on our podcast episodes. I'm really looking forward to connect with you. As I said, the goal of this is to build a community around, thriving and building amazing careers in tech. Now, thank you so much for listening to the first episode. I am super excited to be here to be sharing this with you, and I look forward to connecting with you more over the next episodes of this season. Don't forget to follow the podcast, follow us on Instagram at ComTechWithUs, and make sure that you're also subscribed to our YouTube at ComTechWithUs as well. I'm looking forward to connecting with you all, and I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Bye!